Welcome back, Ant Adventurers. The Christmas season is upon us, and it is time for Christmas celebration at SeaWorld Orlando. SeaWorld has had some amazing shows over the years for their Christmas celebration, and one of the most exciting ones, one of the best ones, is A Wondrous Night. It is a returning fan favorite where you can hear the greatest story never told with over 30 carols, life-size puppets, and live animals in this signature show that will charm, entertain, and delight everyone. This is a fantastic show. I go every year and enjoy it. When the camels walk in is a lot of fun. Sorry, spoiler alert. But there are live animals, there are camels, and it is a fantastic show. A fun way to hear the different Christmas songs, Christmas carols, and get to hear the story of Jesus coming to earth to pay for sin. It's the reason for the season, and so it's fantastic to get to enjoy this show. There is, of course, if you stay through the end of the day at SeaWorld Orlando, the Holiday Reflections Fireworks Finale. Now, keep in mind that this event does not always happen because of weather, different factors are beyond SeaWorld's control, so just realize that this sometimes will not happen, but it is fantastic if you do get to see it. I'm hoping to see it for myself this year. Another fan favorite is Winter Wonderland on ice, where Christmas comes to life on a stage of ice, with lights as skaters dazzle and delight in a show-stopping ice skating extravaganza. The sea of trees sparkle in the background with towering fountains and fireworks happening during the show. Fireworks, pyrotechnics happening during the show is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Make sure to watch very closely during the finale. You might just see two skaters do backflips, which is very rare to see, very difficult trick, and is actually an illegal trick to do in the Olympics. So watch for that because it's really cool if it happens. The Sea of Trees, of course, is fantastic. A 360-degree view throughout the park of these trees with music, with lights. It's so much fun. Make sure you get to enjoy this. The Sesame Street Christmas Parade happens early enough that the littlest ones can get to enjoy it, but it also happens into the evening as well. So you get to see Cookie Monster, Elmo, Abby Cadabby, Big Bird, Bert, Ernie, Grover, and many more of your Sesame Street friends. And of course, you don't want to miss Elmo's Christmas Wish. This again happens during the daytime and Seaport Theater, so it's early enough for littlest ones get to enjoy the songs of Elmo singing with Cookie Monster and be able to leave early from the park if you need to for that early bedtime. Returning is Mrs. Claus' Magic Kitchen. Get ready for some laughs with Mrs. Claus as she swaps her Christmas sweater for a chef's apron and goes viral with her famous cookie recipes. A cute show for kids, again, in the Seaport Theater after the Elmo show happens, so make sure to check that out. There's a Clyde Seamore's Countdown to Christmas. This show was around for years and it went away for a little while. Don't know why, but it's coming back. Very exciting. You get to see the mischievous otters, Clyde Seamore acting silly, the comical elf, and even the walrus. So this will be a fun holiday celebration, and you definitely want to make sure you get to see this. It will definitely be on my list of things to do.
All right, everyone, the otter's still on the loose. I checked upstairs like you asked, but I didn't see him, so...
Of course, there is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You get to walk through Rudolph's Christmas town, stroll past the life-size storybook, images of the story, and you get to meet characters like Rudolph and Bumble. And don't miss the holiday trains. These are located right outside of Dolphin Nursery. What's more nostalgic than a Christmas train? The fun lights, the little villages. Make sure to see that over by Dolphin Nursery. And if you've always wanted to go skating with your family, friends, perfect opportunity. You can do it at Bayside Stadium on the same ice as Winter Wonderland on ice, just not during the show. It'll be before that. Lots of fun things to do. There is shopping throughout the park. Waterfront area has a big shop that has lots of Christmas items. The shop at the very beginning of the park as you enter. lots of Christmas items, Christmas sweaters and shirts and ornaments, so many things. Make sure to stash back a little bit of extra cash to be able to spend on some of those items. And if you're an annual pass holder, there's $10 for the month of November that you can use to spend on a special gift, or just make sure to show your annual pass and be able to get a discount. SeaWorld offers a food festival type event during this time of year, and so I want to tell you a little bit about that. So the festive food and sipping sampler, there are two options for that. You can get the 5 sample lanyard for $45 or the 10 sample lanyard for $75. If you happen to be an annual pass holder, show your pass and you would get 12 samples for the price of 10. Now keep in mind that this brings the price of most of these items, if you're doing the 10 sample lanyard, it brings it down to about $7.50 per item compared to between $11, $12, $13 per item. So it does help to reduce the cost of each of the samples. And in addition to that, you pay once and then you just show them your lanyard, they scan it, and it makes it go through much faster in the dark. Christmas time, it gets dark early, and so this is just easier than having to pull out your credit card and make multiple transactions. You can just do it once, and it makes it easier. Now, do keep in mind that this is not like the Seven Seas Food Festival where the food event starts at 11. This does not begin until 4 p.m. and it runs until the close on event days. Just keep that in mind. You can't go at 11 o'clock and enjoy these things. It's more of an evening event, so just bear that in mind. So let's talk a little bit about the foods. I have a couple favorites. I'm going to mention that, and then I'll mention maybe one or two things that I'm excited to try this year. So there are several locations that will have hot chocolate and cookies, so let's begin with one of those. So Claus Cookie Co. has a frozen s'mores hot chocolate, frozen eggnog delight, and of course premium specialty hot chocolates that come in a souvenir cup. And you can also get hot chocolate refills. If you happen to have the cup from last year, bring it with you, and you can just pay for a refill rather than buying a whole brand new cup. So keep that in mind. They also at Claus Cookie Co. have the wreath soft pretzel. Pretzels here are delicious. You should get one. And they also have fresh baked deep dish cookies, which we'll mention the types here in just a moment. Spot 3 is 'Tis the Season vignettes. You can get the returning favorite of Oreo or blueberries and cream, and a new one this year is strawberries and cream, which sounds pretty good. Number 4 is Christmas Comforts with the returning favorite of the bison burger with a pimento cheese dip. Sounds very good. There is also the golden holiday sweet potato waffle fries. Just get a little bit of fries and burger. Hey, you're all set, ready to go. And then a clam chowder, and for dessert, a mini apple pie. Warm apple pie sounds pretty good right about now. Number 5 is the Holly Jolly cookies and cocoa. Again, you can get that premium specialty hot chocolate, hot chocolate refills, and the deep dish cookies. So the varieties this year are s'mores, oatmeal raisin, chocolate chip, and double chocolate. You cannot go wrong with a double chocolate cookie. Just gotta say. Spot number 6 is Festin Felice. You can get a black beans and rice with pulled pork and sweet plantain. A returning favorite is the beef and cheese empanada with a sharp cheese drizzle and something called a tostones, which I'm not sure exactly what that is, but sounds pretty good. And then a 3 milk sponge cake. Spot 7 is a repeat of cookies and hot chocolate. This one is called the Holly Jolly Cookies and Cocoa. So they've got these spread throughout the park. It is easy to get your cookies and hot chocolate in the park. Number 8 is Waffle Wonderland. One of my favorite and returning is the Joyful Chicken and Waffles. How can you go wrong with waffles and chicken? There's also a Monte Cristo and a sweet potato pie with cream. Spot number 10 is Donut Open Till Christmas with the Reimagined Apple Cider Cront Chicken Sandwich. There's also a Shake Festive Donut, which has apple cider buttercream and an apple cider glazed donut. So it's kind of just all apple cider at the Donut Open Till Christmas this year. So check out that. If you want popcorn, which is great to share, you can get a salty and sweet kettled popcorn, regular or jumbo size, at spot number 11, Little Sweet, Little Salty Kettle Corn. At Tottin' Around the Christmas Tree, you can get roasted turkey, jingle tachos, or cherry pineapple glazed ham. Oh, does that sound good? Sounds delicious. And number 13 is Season's Eatings, where you can get my all-time favorite, the all-grown-up grilled cheese, which is Texas toast, smoked cheddar, and the tomato dipping sauce. You can't go wrong with that. There's also the Harvest mac and cheese, cranberry glazed meatballs. So you gotta check out number 13, Season's Eatings. Called Baking Spirits Bright. It has Kris Kringle's biscuit pot pie, lamb chops, and a Yuletide pasta. And for dessert, you can get a gingerbread cake. Those all sound very good, so make sure to keep those in mind. If you're looking for something to eat that's maybe warm, kind of cozy, this would be good. Number 16 is Frosty Fare, where again you can get that hot chocolate, cookies, popcorn, and soft pretzels. So there's lots of fun foods to try. You might have noticed the inflection in my voice a couple times with some of the ones that I really enjoy food-wise. So my all-time favorites are the chicken and waffles, the tachos, and last but not least, the all-grown-up grilled cheese. I believe every year that I have done the sampling lanyard for this, when they have had this, I have stopped and gotten it. And I believe last year, I don't believe we got the sampling lanyard, but we still used our $10 bucks to get this because it was so good. So if that tells you anything, you definitely want to try the all-grown-up grilled cheese with tomato dipping sauce, like tomato soup and grilled cheese. It's just perfect. So you have to try it. Now, if I was to try something new this year, let me give you a couple that sound interesting to me. At number 12, Totting Around the Christmas Tree, that cherry pineapple glazed ham sounds pretty good, and it comes with sweet mashed potatoes, stuffing, and brown gravy, so it's like a little mini Christmas dinner on a plate, so that sounds really good. The other thing that sounded interesting to me was and I know it's returning, but I've never tried it, I'm not sure why, but the beef and cheese empanada sounds pretty good. I like empanadas, so that might be worth a try. And if I was to mention a third, I probably would say the sweet potato waffle fries sound pretty good. Especially if you were to get the bison burger, like I said before, burger and fries, how can you go wrong? Perfect. So you should definitely try those out. I'm confident we'll be having a hot chocolate at some point during our visits to SeaWorld Orlando, because you gotta have, the weather is nice, you gotta have that hot chocolate in the park. So that is a quick rundown of what SeaWorld has to offer for their Christmas celebration here in 2025. Let me know in the comments two things. One, which show are you most excited about? Personally, I am Clyde Seamore's Countdown to Christmas. Sounds exciting. And which food are you most excited to try? You've already heard what my favorites are. Let me know in the comments which ones you are the most excited for. And make sure to hit like and subscribe here on Ant on the Move so you can hear more about SeaWorld's Christmas celebration during the season. Also, we're going to talk about some other places that you can enjoy some fun Christmas things, possibly ice at Gaylord Palms, some other attractions that you might want to check out. So make sure you're subscribed to Ant on the Move so we can share those experiences with you.